Most people think the quantum debate has only two endings. Either quantum computers never become powerful enough, or Bitcoin gets destroyed. But the real story is much more interesting. Because Bitcoin does not need to stay the same forever. And it probably will not. The real question is not whether quantum computers can become a threat one day. The real question is how Bitcoin could upgrade before that day arrives. To understand that, we need to look at what quantum computers would actually attack. They are not attacking Bitcoin as an idea. They are not attacking the blockchain itself. They are attacking the cryptography that protects ownership. Today, Bitcoin relies on digital signatures. For years, that meant slh-dsa. The elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. In simple terms, a Bitcoin private key can generate a public key. That public key can generate an address. Modern computers can move forward through that process easily. But they cannot reverse it. That one-way relationship is what protects Bitcoin ownership. But a powerful enough quantum computer could change that. Using Shor's algorithm, a future quantum machine could theoretically attack elliptic curve cryptography. And that is where the real risk begins. But here is the part most people miss. Quantum-resistant crypto already exists. Some blockchain projects were built specifically for this problem. One of the best-known examples is the quantum-resistant ledger. QRL does not use Bitcoin's signature model. It uses XMSSS. A hash-based signature system designed to be much more resistant to quantum attacks. There are also post-quantum signature systems, such as Sphinx Plus. NIST has already standardized a stateless, hash-based signature scheme called slh-dsa, which is based on Sphinx Plus. So the technology is not science fiction. The tools are already being researched, tested, and standardized. Google is pushing quantum computing forward with chips such as Willow. IBM continues to build larger quantum systems. Microsoft is pursuing its Majorana-based quantum approach. At the same time, NIST and the global security industry are preparing post-quantum standards. This is not just a race between Bitcoin and quantum computers. It is a race between quantum computing and post-quantum cryptography. So will Bitcoin simply copy a quantum-resistant cryptocurrency like QRL? Probably not. Bitcoin is not a startup. Bitcoin is not an experiment. Bitcoin is a global monetary network. Changing its cryptography would affect wallets, exchanges, miners, institutions, custodians, and millions of users. A rushed upgrade could be more dangerous than the quantum threat itself. That is why Bitcoin moves slowly. Not because it ignores risk. But because every major change must survive years of testing, review, debate, and consensus. The most likely path is not an overnight replacement. It is a gradual migration. First, Bitcoin researchers and developers would evaluate post-quantum signature systems. Then the network could introduce support for new quantum-resistant address types. That may happen through a soft fork. Users would then have time to move funds from older addresses to newer quantum-resistant addresses. Old wallets. New wallet. Years of PARATION. Years of testing. Years of warning. This is why the biggest danger may not be Bitcoin itself. The biggest danger may be old wallets. Addresses that have already exposed their public keys. Early miner wallet. Diamond coins. Long forgotten addresses. Possibly even some of Satoshi's early coins. Those could become targets before the entire Bitcoin network is truly at risk. Quantum computing does not mean Bitcoin instantly goes to zero. It means the security model eventually has to evolve. Right now, public quantum computers are still far from the level needed to break Bitcoin. But the direction is clear. Quantum machines are improving. Cryptography is improving. And Bitcoin will eventually have to make a decision. The real risk is not that quantum computers suddenly destroy Bitcoin tomorrow. The real risk is that the Bitcoin community waits too long to prepare. So will Bitcoin copy another quantum-resistant cryptocurrency? Probably not. It will most likely do what Bitcoin has always done. Move slowly. Debate intensely. Test carefully. And upgrade only when the network is ready. That may sound slow. But for Bitcoin, slow is part of the defense. Because when you are securing a global monetary network, speed is not the goal. Survival is.